Welcome to Five Fires YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about what to expect in the coming months at Universal Studios Hollywood 2024. So there's a lot to talk about. The first one I'm going to talk about is Halloween Horror Nights. I know it's February, but the Horror Nights community loves Halloween so much that we get to talk about it in February. Am I right or am I wrong? There's a lot to say. You know, the rumors really haven't got too strong on what's to come, but there's a couple things that I feel very strongly about. The first one, obviously, Five Nights at Freddy. Are you kidding me? How does this not come to Halloween Horror Nights? The hype is beyond real. The movie profited so much, it's not even funny considered to its budget. And the fact that it came out in streaming and in the freaking theater and still profitable, which is unbelievable. Freaking killed it. Five Nights at Freddy from Halloween Horror Night House, it has so much to work with. Either if they go from the video game or if they go from the movie, there would both be good choices that all the fans would rejoice and be very happy about. And one thing too, just to say, at the lower lot, they also did the whole pizza. They did the pizza, Surfer Boy pizza for Stranger Things last year. So easy transition to just be like, hey, turn that into Freddy's Pizzeria or whatever. So yeah, I could definitely see Five Nights at Freddy coming to Halloween Horror Nights 2024. That's like the obvi choice. Another one that I feel like got a lot of rave is this one right here, Thanksgiving. I didn't watch it. I have yet to watch it, but man, people really, really enjoyed this movie. And I could see that easily translate to Halloween Horror Nights. Thanksgiving being the theme, Horror Nights, you know, they've done Thanksgiving stuff before with Holidays in Hell. But this is another choice that a lot of people were raving about that would be good for 2024. Another one that I want to get into, it's from HalloweenHorrorNights.fandom.com. Thankfully, they posted this. These are like relics of the past right here. 2019 is a year that, for some reason, John just keeps picking houses from to bring back. We've seen Holidays in Hell recently come back. Killer Clowns came back. Curse of Pandora's Box all the way at the bottom has come back. Us has come back. Technically, Stranger Things has come back. Oh, man. So it just seems like 2019 is a year that just keeps getting picked on. Did House of a Thousand Corpses come back too? I feel like it did. But yeah, this 2019 year, for some reason, is the one he keeps choosing. And the big one that is still... Oh, yeah, Killer Clowns came back. We already said that. The big one right there, Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters does have a movie coming out this year. If Ghostbusters comes back, do we just get the 2019 version? Or are they willing to... up the ante and base it off the new movie that's going to be coming out, or just a new iteration of Ghostbusters? I have a feeling they're probably going to just go, hey, you get the 2019 Ghostbusters, which honestly I'd be happy with. I really enjoyed that maze. It wasn't scary or nothing, but it was just fun. It was always a fun walkthrough and nostalgia galore. This one right here, Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. Does that ever come back? I don't think so. I feel like with Universal Monsters, they just keep bringing new stuff. The one that should have came back a long time ago, I think, if any of these were going to come back, was Creepshow. Creepshow was always the one that could come back, but with a couple things different, because there's a lot of stories that go into Creepshow. Creepshow was awesome. Every time I did it, I was always so shocked of like, this is like one of the best mazes this year. That's what I kept telling myself when I would do Creepshow. So those are the two big ones: Creepshow, Ghostbusters. That I feel like if John's going to be picking from 2019 again, it would be those two. So we'll see. We'll see where things go in Halloween Horror Night speculation. This is just early, my early thoughts, February. But we'll see. And then the question also is asked, since we're talking about Halloween Horror Nights, is do the fire towers come back this year? With the whole Power Up Cafe opening now, because Power Up Cafe, its queue is really in that outside area where fire towers go, or if it wraps around, to the left side where the characters come out of, that's usually where the chainsaws are at, and the way they've been doing opening ceremony, the chainsaws come out of that area. So I don't know. I don't know how Power Up Cafe and fire towers are going to mix, or do they just shut down Power Up Cafe during Horror Nights? That could obviously be the route they go to. So we'll see. We'll see how all that kind of works out. What are your predictions for 2024? I would love to hear what you think could come in 2024 to Hollywood. I don't know about Orlando, but Hollywood, what do you think could come this year? The next topic to talk about, Power Up Cafe. Power Up Cafe is the new restaurant or quick service that has opened at Universal Studios Hollywood's upper lot, themed to Super Nintendo and most importantly Mario. This is a legitimate power-up cafe. Like, everything revolves around power-ups. So the superstar, one-up mushroom, the mushroom itself, fire flower, it's just power-ups. We've had a chance to already see some of these items, and I got a chance to taste and try the calzone that has arrived. But there's, I have to try more. There's so much to try. I heard there's still more to come. It's not the full array of everything they've presented, because they are soft open right now. So they're just getting the process down, cooking and just mixing everything. They're getting all that down for the grand opening, which is the 15th. And we're also going to get the gold power band. But at the same time, I keep hearing we're going to get a lot more new merch. I don't know which route they're going to go with merch, or like, what do we want? But I heard new merch is coming for Super Nintendo World. So I'm very excited about that. I still haven't heard any word if we could get like a summer kind of thing that like Japan got. They got like a summer water party kind of thing. I don't know if we could do something like that in the Hollywood Plaza. I would hope so. It would be so cool to have like a Nintendo water party throughout summer, you know what I mean? And just characters out there. Because they had like Mario, Luigi, and I can't even remember the name. I call it Baby Koopa, but they had like three characters, just DJ dance party, water, like just water being spout everywhere, just having fun in the summertime. Great way to cool off. Hopefully something like that could come our way. But we have Power Up Cafe opening, and then the anniversary of Super Nintendo World also being celebrated. So we're going to get the Power Up Band. That's why the gold Power Up Band's coming with that. But new merch. I heard a lot of new merch. So keep your eyes and ears ready for that, because the craze is just wild. All right, to move on, that is correct. 60th. So the big 60th anniversary. And for that, it would be July 4th. We know Earthquake is going to be one that's getting, I guess you could say, like a modernized refurbishment. It'll still be Earthquake, but just a different visual, I guess. We don't know exactly what that means, but I'm excited to see Earthquake come back on the studio tour. There's been some work going on by the Bates Motel on the left side. I don't know if that'll be studio tour or not, but the other big thing that has been happening, and it's like a rumor, and at least we could visually see the work happening, is possibly War of the Worlds, the studio tour going behind War of the Worlds. And you ask yourself, why would it go behind War of the Worlds? Maybe War of the Worlds, that certain scene could be coming to an end on the studio tour. That's all rumor. But last trip we did, you could visually see that like a road is being cleared out for possibly studio tour. Or maybe it's for filming purposes, which I don't think it is. but there is a road being kind of created behind War of the Worlds. I don't expect something new to come this year, but it is the 60th anniversary, and maybe Universal wants to go all out for its studio tour, which is very important to the history and the lore of the theme park. So we'll see what that even means, but how does that also affect Terror Tram, since it is heavily rumored we are getting Terror Tram back this year? Are we still going to get the Us and Nope part? Is that just part of the Terror Tram for years to come? I don't know. We'll see. The Terror Tram too. Like, what is that going to be themed? I keep saying Walking Dead is a great choice, and just involve all the years of Walking Dead in the studio tour. So. Or Terror Tram. So like you're walking through the years and just epic moments of the show throughout the Terror Tram. I think that would be great. There's so many characters now that have come to life in Walking Dead. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they keep it original still again. I don't know. There's lots up in the air. The other thing I want to talk about with Universal Studios Hollywood and what to expect this year. I have heard, we saw the walls that went up in front of Harry Potter, and then there was rumors that it was going to be lockers. I'm hearing like very confidently that it is lockers. So lockers that are currently at the entrance area where it's super tight. For Forbidden Journey, those lockers would essentially be just moved outside of the ride and into that extended queue area of Forbidden Journey. So that I can almost say is confirmed, but that's just what I've heard or what I'm hearing. So as much as I wanted that to be an attraction, a new restaurant, new something, Harry Potter, it's going to be lockers. It's almost like for sure lockers. But just wanted to do a quick video on what to expect this year. The other thing too, I know we see the big construction happening at Universal Studios Hollywood for the Fast and Furious coaster. It is almost like, as much as I want to say it's a this year thing, it is not. I feel like it will be a 2025 thing and coincide with the new movie that is set to debut in April of 2025. So we just have to hold back. I don't think they even soft open that kind of thing. I think they're just going to legitimately wait. But we will see. We will see. Universal has soft open things before its grand opening, but I don't know. This one might be too big where they're like, we're just going to wait it out. Only time will tell. So for all the people expecting the roller coaster to be a 2024 thing, I'm going to lean on the side of it's a 2025 thing. So all the coaster enthusiasts, we got to wait till next year, unless they soft open somehow. But that's it. That's it for Universal Studios. As much as I want to talk Simpsons, I don't think. Yeah, who knows when that contract's up, right? I could only imagine though, Simpsons is gonna hit the road, Jack, and something new would come. There's so many rumors up in the air of what could replace Simpsons at Hollywood specifically. I'm not talking about any of the other parks, just Hollywood. But yeah, it's a little too early for that one. But that's what to expect for 2024. We got a lot of fun stuff coming around the corner, and I did see there will be some Lunar New Year treats that are going to come to Hollywood and Dine. Right there when you walk in on the right side before you go to Waterworld, that restaurant, which was Chucky's Barbecue, it's going to have Lunar New Year foods. So can't wait to get the full array of what that's going to be. I'm excited for that. Oh, anytime there's new foods at Hollywood, I'm always excited for. But thank you guys so much. What are your expectations of 2024 Universal Studios Hollywood? And what do you think about my thoughts on everything I just said? Post in the comments. Let's start the conversation going. And I can't wait for a tent to go up for Halloween Horror Nights 2024. We still think the tent's going to go up at behind Transformers because the wood is still there. They're protecting the wood. The wood's obviously important. All right, everybody. Stay safe out there in the rain. Have a wonderful Monday and talk to you real soon. Smash that like button. Fired it down.